Hi, my name is Bear, and let's start with Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. I remember when I installed it for the first time, it sucked me in for like 4 hours non-stop. And I am almost 40 years old, dude, I've seen a lot and it's really hard to entertain me. But I'm not kidding, this is one of the most entertaining games I have ever played in my life. It has no real depth, it's just pure fun. All you have to do is to choose your units wisely and then they fight. And observing those battles is pure entertainment, although you will get bored from it rather quickly. I think I enjoyed it for 2 days before uninstalling, to be exact, 2 amazing days. You know, it's just like that dog you took from the shelter. First 2 or 3 days are fun and the rest is just a routine for 11 years. It's a good thing that Totally Accurate Battle Simulator has no feelings. It will never get sick. It doesn't shed its fur to your coffee and you can abandon it anytime you want. Anyway, the time you will spend with this game will be quality time, no doubt. I cannot recommend this stupid game enough, just try it. It's awesome, no matter how old or young you are or feel, the game is for everyone. Hades. This is one of the most known action RPG roguelite games in our universe, and it holds 4th place in the best Steam rankings. This is huge. Yeah, your goal is to avoid dying, but the game's mechanics are made in a way that you will die a lot, and those deaths will make you stronger. That is the beauty of Hades. You know, like in the other games, you die, you rage quit, and then immediately uninstall. And here, instead of that, you will try again, and again, and again, because it's fun. Or because you are some kind of masochist. Let's be fair, it's probably because of that, and it's okay, I don't judge. Slay the Spire. Almost 100,000 people are recommending this game for you, and so do I. Slay the Spire is a fuse of card games and roguelite titles. Here you can craft a unique deck, encounter bizarre creatures, and discover relics of immense power while trying to climb up the ladder. The game features a dynamic deck building. Assemble your deck wisely. Discover hundreds of cards to add to your deck with each attempt at climbing the spire. Select cards that work together to efficiently dispatch foes and reach the top. People on Steam are talking that Slay the Spire is really addictive, and yeah, I'm seeing a lot of hours played in the comment section. 200 is quite a casual number here, so it's another game that will keep your virginity safe and sound for a long time. Katana Zero. This is a stylish neo-noir action platformer featuring instant death combat. You may ask, who will be instantly dying, you or your enemies? Well, that's a matter of your skills. If you suck as a gamer, you know the answer already. So here you'll slash, dash and manipulate time to unravel your past and leave the trail of blood and intestines everywhere you go. The pace of the game somehow reminded me of Hotline Miami. Super fast action where you have to time your attacks perfectly or, you know, die. People on Steam are talking that the only bad thing about this game is that it ends.
Ultrakill.
Although the game looks simple, almost too simple, it is in 9th place by review score on the whole Steam with more than 50,000 games. It is ridiculous how good this game is.
Ultrakill
is a fast-paced, ultra-violent, old-school first-person shooter that fuses together classic shooters like Quake and modern shooters like Doom Eternal with character action games like Devil May Cry. Mankind has gone extinct and the only beings left on Earth are machines fueled by blood. Yeah, so it sucks to be made of it, and now that blood is starting to run out on the surface and machines are racing to the depths of hell in search for more. As people on Steam describe this game politely, this is a Doom Eternal if it was on crack and also heroin, and I would add that playing this game is like eating potato salad, except if you dry it out and snort it. Dyson Sphere Program. A new kind of supercomputer has been developed, a machine whose superior artificial intelligence and computing capability will push humanity even further. I guess they built it so they could finally invent vodka without hangover. Huge computing power is required for a task like that, that's for sure. Only one problem stands in the way. There is not enough energy in the whole planet to feed this machine. So you need to construct the Dyson Sphere, the thing that engulfs the star itself and sucks all of its energy. You know, all that energy will not suck itself, and sucking is a hard job. Ask your sister. Dishonored. This is a stealth game, although you can play it as a brute force lover as well. You just have to be a way better player because fighting multiple enemies is a real challenge here. The best part of Dishonored comes in combining all your powers with your weapons and finding your own way through the semi-open world environments. Interesting thing is that the genre of Dishonored is whalepunk, a subgenre of steampunk where most of the energy is gathered from the hunted whales and their fat. So, your mama, she wouldn't be safe in this world, oh no. Inscryption. This is an inky black card-based odyssey that blends the deck-building roguelike, escape room-style puzzles, and psychological horror into a blood-infused smoothie. Darker still are the secrets inscribed upon the cards. Here you'll acquire a deck of woodland creature cards by draft, surgery, and self-mutilation. Unlock the secrets lurking behind the walls of Fleshy's cabin and embark on an unexpected and deeply disturbing odyssey. So, don't play this game with your 6-year-old daughter or something. Anyway, overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam are well deserved. This game is a real gem. Also, if you are in doubt, you can play the free demo version. Hotline Miami. A game where you shoot things while listening to amazing music. What could be better? Well, probably a lot of things, but let's not dive into our fantasies about a bowl of refreshing potato salad or, you know, things we cannot afford. But you know what is the thing that almost everyone can afford? Well, besides your sister, I mean, to buy this game or to become my supporter on Patreon. Alright, I know, it was a nice try. Anyway, Hotline Miami wouldn't be this good if not for the music. The atmosphere it creates along with the carnage on the screen is the best kind of symbiosis I have ever seen. Well, except that instance of symbiosis when the tapeworm makes you slimmer, so you could go to the world of Dishonored and not be hunted for your fat. Although be ready to press R to restart over and over and over and over again. So keep in mind that it is hard and way harder than you can imagine.
That's what he said.
A short hike. 99% of positive reviews. Yeah, this looks like some kind of a miracle. Games with such ratings do not exist. You know, like elves or politicians who don't lie. So here you can hike and climb through the peaceful mountainside landscapes, follow the marked trails or explore the backcountry as you make your way to the summit. Along the way, meet other hikers and discover hidden treasures. People on Steam are talking that this game is like Breath of the Wild crossbred with Animal Crossing, and the only bad thing about this game that it ends. And it ends really quickly. About 1.5 hours of your life will be made better by this game. A masterpiece, no doubt. Don't starve. Here you play as Wilson, a gentleman scientist who has been trapped by a demon and transported to a mysterious wilderness world. You must learn to exploit this environment and its inhabitants if you ever hope to escape and find your way back home. Although be warned, you will be not given any instructions, no help, no hand-holding. Here you will start with nothing. Craft, hunt, research, farm, and fight to survive. The game is really challenging, but also it is one of the best games for survival fans. Satisfactory. This game is basically a 3D Factorio, but Factorio is being cocky about it and has no discount even on summer sale, so let's talk about Satisfactory instead. Here you will defeat nature by building massive factories everywhere, expand whenever and however you want. All those animals and plants that live here are unimportant, they live to serve you and your factory. Here you'll find about 30 square kilometers, which is about 11 square miles, of terrain with unique flora and fauna. Make factories out of them. Build beautiful metal constructions instead of ugly nature. Cover the whole surface of the planet with your elegant conveyor belts and train tracks. Be a true hero of the industrial era. Be the hero nobody asked for. And now is the time when you subscribe. Yep, right now. Thank you for watching, have a nice day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.